what to expect. I kind of went in with an open mind, and I just let it all come in.
I came to this workshop with an open heart, and I've been very, very surprised by the quality of the work and the amount of information that these two guys can project and teach in so little time.
This workshop helped me a lot to express myself in a physical way.
So it opened up a whole new venue, sort of, as it were, for me, emotionally, physically, spiritually as well.
What I expected from the workshop is the opportunity to explore movement that is not contrived, to really explore it from an honest, natural place. So I think that I've been given that opportunity, and whenever I am searching out classes or workshops, that's the kind of thing that I'm looking for.
For me, as one of the instructors in the class, my goal is to bring people out of their shell a little bit, to help them help them realize that dance is an expressive art form, just like theater, just like opera or singing. Very often, dance becomes just a form, almost like gymnastics, and there is no expression happening. So for me, the goal is to remind a performer of that, but also help them do that, so that when they're moving across the floor, there is actually something that they are expressing, and that expression is landing in the heart of the audience.
Any performing artist can benefit from our workshop. We had in the past actors or dancers. We also have very often non-artists at all, and they just come to feel part of the group.
You go to dance class and you learn how to dance, you learn how to move, you learn the technique and the technical aspects to help you move, but very rarely does someone actually get down to the nitty-gritty of what is it that you are expressing? What does this movement say? So for me, the goal is to help people get to that point where they can let the technique go away for a while and then express the movement and bring their true original self through that expression.
The biggest challenge, I would say, is getting over my own fear, my own trepidation, my own, fear of I guess yourself, just yourself. Like, is somebody looking at me? Are they watching? What are they thinking? And just getting past that. And then once you get past that, it's wow, okay, feels great. The most helpful thing I found is I started incorporating it into my teaching, because I teach kids and teens. Most kids, you spoon feed them steps, you spoon feed them choreography. This allows them to take them to another level and start connecting the emotion with the movement. Even though there is structure, it's loosely structured enough to allow a person to explore their own movement and explore what's inside of you.
So we have 4 stages. The first would be the preparation, and that's basically the warm-up. That changes a little bit every day depending on the needs of the class, and that leads directly into an exploration where we offer up different ideas, encouraging people to find a certain line of movement. That leads us to the reviewing, which is where we go in and we work directly with each performer on how to bring meaning to the movements that they came up with in the last section, and that leads directly to the performance. Performance is very important because as a performer, that's what we do. We do it in front of an audience. And so we start with nothing and we end up with a performance. We like to go to each performer and ask them, what is your personal point of view? And help them express that through the movement. The most important part of this whole process is that their point of view comes across through their movement. We want to take their point of view and hold it up on a pedestal and make it very important.
I've been a dancer for many years, so all I really knew was to dance, to use my body to express whatever choreography. But the work that comes from Kevin and Nicola, it's a combination of more than that. There is the dance experience coming from Nicola's background, and then there is the acting experience from Kevin's career. And so it was very interesting for me to be directed by a dancer and also an actor. It's very easy for any dancer to just go on stage, learn a few steps, and just do them without really pulling anything from the inside. And through this workshop, it's been very helpful to me to actually take personal experience and trying to project it through a movement
As a performer, I work with Martha Clark. She's a director and a choreographer. Actually, the way that we work in rehearsal is a process very similar to this, where we do a lot of sort of body work and a lot of improvising on ideas and words and colors. This training helps the performer to, as I like to say, sort of get out of their own way, so that the ability for real natural impulses and instincts are just as valuable as a learned technique. And then to be able to put that into the performance and recognize it as a part of the process, that is when a performer really begins to grow as a performer. I think that schools and colleges that have performance-based curriculum, let's say, is very important, because it allows a young artist to really start to develop themselves from inside out.
Such a wide range of performers take our workshop. We have a lot of young performers who are still trying to work out their ideas as performers and as young adults, and the most challenging thing for them is to find this personal point of view and express it when they're still trying to figure that out for themselves, and we really can help them with that. We also have professional dancers who have been working and getting jobs as dancers and find that what we ask of them really helps and breathes new life into their career. We have actors and actresses who want to stay physically connected to a scene, and they find that this personal point of view and the expression of that personal point of view really helps when they can apply a scene to it. We have a lot of performers in their 40s, 50s, 60s who worked as a dancer or an actor. They can come into our class, and if we're working on a specific movement, we encourage them to modify it to fit their body. They might not be able to move the same way they did 20 or 30 years ago when they worked or were professional dancers, but they still have that same need to express themselves.
The way that I think of our class is almost like giving a toolbox to each performer, full of tools that they can go later on in their career and choose to use whatever they want in any way they like. From the training point of view, really what excites me is the fact that I wish that I had this exposure earlier on in my career. I remember having to take different classes in body conditioning, choreography, composition, acting, and performance if I wanted really to develop myself as a complete artist. And what we offer in our workshop, it's all these elements together in one place. We very often have guest teachers who come and lead part of the class, or we might ask somebody in the class to teach something that they know specific that might help everybody. So this really is exciting to me because it really becomes a collaborative, almost like a group of friends working together.
What's inside you as a person is the thing that we're really trying to tap into in these kinds of methods and as a performer in general.
It's very spiritual. It's, for me, anyway, personally. That's what I liked about it. I could grab from different sources and say, oh, I can use this, and there's no right or wrong. It's just, it is what it is, and it's yours.
It's something that is coming from your body, and it's the truth.
I will try to do my best to use these tools I've been given through this workshop to become a better artist.
For anyone considering doing this, I would say go for it, do it, and just be free and open to a great experience and enjoy it, because you're going to learn a lot about yourself and about the world around you, and mostly about yourself.